is the Horby 00 layout.
And your name is?
Arnold Mason.
Right.
And it started when I was about 9 years of age, when I had my first Horby 00 set. And since then, over the years, I've acquired more track and more rolling stock, and this is the result.
Lovely. Anything special about the layout?
Not particularly, it's just a Horby 00 layout really. Nothing particularly adventurous about it, apart from there's a pre-war signal box on there.
Yeah, I'm going to film that in a minute.
One.
I will get that in a minute. Yeah, you can point that out to me, alright? Okay.
Good afternoon, I'm Dougal McLaughlin. I come from Harrowbower up near Callington, and I've brought down a collection of never wases, i.e. there is a Graham Farish pannier tank. There's an 8 standard class 4 redone as the North York Moors Railway. There's a Duchess of Montrose done as Duchess of Hamilton, and there's a Wills Finecraft Stanier tank, and there are a few others. There's a Trix 062 tank over there, which Hornby were going to produce but never been done, so that's been manufactured into the Hornby 00 system. We've got some great locos.
Right, and then Arnold mentioned the pre-war signal box, was it?
Pre-war signal box is down there, which is a wooden...
this one here?
Yeah.
Pre-war signal box, let me get that then.
Pre-war signal box, a wooden construction.
Okay.
Quite a rarity these days.
Lovely, alright.
There's a nice collection of 00 dinkies over there. The 3 Bedford trucks, plus the others there, all produced to complement the layout.
Christopher Lawrence. My layout today is a bit of variety, and I try to sort of widen the spread. That's the Lifeguards in state dress. They're the Queen's Own Royal Lancers mounted band. It's the Old Britain set of the Coldstream Guards, and these are William Britain's Zulus and the set of the Togoland Warriors. And those are the Gordon Islanders defending the wagons from the marauding Zulus who wish to ransack the vehicles. These are the King's African rifles, about to be attacked by the Zulus. That's the William Britten set of the Lifeguards. William Britten set. The sets are from William Britten, except for the more modern plastic figures, which are made by Calls to Arms. I try to change the display each and every time we organise an event out here to show the variety of different soldiers that are available. Many people have asked me questions, but there has been quite a bit of interest.
Right, I hope one of their questions is how much are you paying your troops? How much do you pay your troops to go into battle?
They just got the pleasure of being under my command.
John Ferrier. I live in Falmouth, and I built this layout about 20 years ago, about 1997, in its original form. Initially, for my 8-year-old grandson to play with when he was coming to me for a week's holiday. And it worked out so well, I decided I was going to put it into a more permanent format, and then after that I was encouraged, some friends saw it, and I was encouraged to put it on show at the next exhibition for the Model Railway Club. It is divided into 29 electrical sections. It's got 18 points and 22 signals, a mixture of semaphore and colour light, and it operates from this control panel here that I built myself, which is not modern DCC. It's the old-fashioned DC and easy to repair when it goes wrong.
Okay.
And that's your minute up.
Right. And have you got a favourite loco?
As long as they keep running, they're all favourite.
Right, okay then, thanks then, right.
And when they don't keep running, they go on the workbench and get them running again. And then intermix them later on. Do you want me to keep it running, or
Just a second.
if you want next time round,
I'll just edit these. I'll just edit these together. There's your control then.
I'll bring it to a stop in the station.
Right, hang on a minute. Let me go around then. Okay.
I'll take it out.
Go on then. Take it round then. And if you want to wave bye-bye. Bye-bye. Okay, yeah, okay.
Okay, my name's Richard Wills. I've been collecting these tin plate models, fairground models, for about 15 years. Some work by clockwork, others work by a flywheel with a lever, and these big ones are corgi, and the other ones, I don't know what the make of those are, and I can show you them working if you like. A rocket ride.
Rocket ride, okay, thank you.
Okay.
Next one.
The aeroplane.
Aeroplane. Lovely.
And I'll do the swing boats.
Swing boats
I'll do these
coming
by
up.
hand because it's quicker.
Brilliant, swing boats. Lovely lights on the carousel, on the big wheel down there, aren't there?
Yeah.
Did you want to show something down there then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Train ride here.
Train ride, okay. Lovely. And one more big wheel down
Ferris
there.
wheel.
Ferris wheel, yeah. Great.
You want to see the horse? No, this is made in Germany, that one.
Horses. I can cut out anything, you know, so just like to introduce yourself. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Alan. I'm from Perranwell Station. I mess about with lumps of wood, making scale models and that sort of thing. Toys. I've been doing it since I was about 5. How's that?
Lovely. And if you want to talk about it all, but you don't need to point, and I'll come round and pick it out in a minute.
Yeah. I've got a lot of horse-drawn vehicles. On show today there's a gig, a water cart, a tip cart, a plough and a carriage dray. And I've also got a potting shed and a workshop, and I've started work on an artist studio.
Sorry about this. I'll be out your way in a minute.
This is Colin and Diana Saxton from Moseley Museum at Tumbly Down Farm. Today we've got a model, a 1-inch scale model of the Camborne tramway, which works. Simulated tram controller here. If we use this, then we can make the tram move along.
Well done, an excellent drive, thank you. And This is Diana, who's hiding away and is equally responsible for everything that goes on
Oh, if only.
in the Hornby Club, and I might add at Moseley
Toy
and
Train
Train
Museum.
Museum.
Let me show
We'll be
you.
doing another feature on that. Go on, Di. Right, that's the Moseley, highly connected to the Hornby Club as well. Thank you, Di.
Hi, my name's Dave Hibbard, Hornby Old Gauge. We've got Clockwork and Electric today. Some interesting pieces are, we've got some Bassett-Low coaches there. We've got a nice Bassett-Low engine there, and we've got electric as well. So that's the Bassett-Low engine.
Yeah, where do you want to go to now?
And then we go to the electric engine.
Not too quick, because
Sorry, yeah.
Where are we going?
There's the electric Hornby there. Yep, 20 volt electric. Yep, LNER. And there's a Bassett-Low 12 volt Prince Charles just going past at the moment.
Right.
At the back there's a 1920s Bing.
Oh, the
Yeah, at the back. Yeah.
1920s Bing.
1920s electric Bing.
Where are we looking
Here,
there?
we'll look at this from this side.
Yeah.
At 1920s, quite a rare early Bing electric, 1920s in LNER.
Brilliant. Okay, lovely. Anything else? This is lovely, isn't it? Let's get a little bit of shot of
The engine there, that's a very early, one of the first ones that Hornby made in about 1924.
Brilliant. Lovely.
It's 10 o'clock. Yeah, no, that's fine.
Right, okay.
Hello, I'm the president of the Helston Railway Preservation Company, and we've got our stall here today for the purposes of advertising the railway and supporting the Hornby Railway Collectors Association. We've got a lot of books here which we are concentrating on for the railway. We've got the story of the Helston Railway in its various forms, plus our journals. And we've got a photographic impression of everything that the railway has been doing of late.
Jim Curry, and this is Hornby 003 rail. It splits into 4 sections and lives in the garage propped up, so it tends to get a bit of damp, which causes problems from time to time. But I've done some extensive wiring on it, put electric points in. I'm going to do signals next, but it's just finding a foolproof way each time I improve it, which I very much enjoy. There's the 2 rival companies, London North Eastern Railway and London Midland Scottish. So I've got 2 Duchesses and 2 A4s. One goes one way round, the other goes the other way round. So
Nice idea.
yes, because they used to do the race for the north. It was the first that got to Stirling signal box that got in the station first.
Hello, I'm Robert Wheeler, and this is my Lionel train which I've had since I was a little boy, and when I had it, it wasn't new, so I think it's pre-war, but it survived, and the locomotive was left in America to be repaired without a receipt, and it all came back to me, and it runs quite well considering its age. The problem is with it is the track, which is Hornby track, not Lionel track, and it does come off on the points, but considering all of its age, it's not bad. And hope people get pleasant enjoyment out of seeing it run.
1 minute. Hello, my name's Ron Vardy. I'm a member of the Hornby Club, and at our exhibition this year at Heartlands, I'm showing my fairground. Each item is run by its own little individual steam engine, because it's based on an Edwardian Victorian fairground. And we've got a chairplane, Victorian Big Dipper, a Wheel of Fortune, a couple of other things as well. And it's been a very successful day, not just for my stand, but for everybody. It's been a really busy show. Brilliant. Thank you very much.
Okay. My name's Wayne, doing the sales stand here today, and it's been very successful. Just hope it carries on. Our most valuable thing here today has been most of our free rail 00 coaches and wagons that people are interested about buying.
See, this is my mate here, and he spends all his hard-earned cash on your stand. Paul.
You're all right.
You know Paul's LNER man, don't you?
Yes.
What were you talking about then, Wayne? Was it this stuff here that Paul? Yeah. There we go. And this, by the way, is Paul, a member of the Hornby Club. He's going to be featured next month talking about his experiences as a fireman on the LNER.